it's me again, and today I want to talk about, or maybe put another video in front of you where someone talks about how deleting social media or maybe getting off social media is all about how it feels. So today I'm just gonna talk about the same because I've been wanting to document the journey, like how it feels exactly, because I've been on there for years and years, and now I just want to explore something without social media. But before that, I would like to let you guys know that I had a furuncle and a little bit of rashes going on, and I hope it heals pretty much soon, and I'll get back in the track more. So there's that, and beyond that, first I would like to talk about my love for Instagram and all of this. The platform is really amazing, of course. There is no doubt about it. Like, to make connection, to push some content, to have fun with your friends, your colleagues, your peers, the new people you will meet on there, to create a good network. So there are plethora of pros as well. Okay, so definitely I am totally obsessed with that kind of algorithm which sucks you in, and I definitely give into that for sure. How the algorithm plays, and all the nitty-gritty which comes from being a social media enthusiast at some point. So there is no doubt about it that social media like Instagram opened too many doors for each one of us. So here I'm just going to lay down my own personal views. Okay, it didn't went downhill, but I remember last year of June or July, I got on Clubhouse, and since then my appearance on Instagram became like a cameo. I was not going on there too much because something was off. Maybe maybe I was just burned out about of all of that chaos, or maybe it was something else. But now when I look back, it was like I was just bored of it. Like, there has been moments where I was bored by Facebook 4 5 years before, and I deleted the same app because that was not adding anything into my life, and it was not uh, creating any value. Like, it was just another app right there where you got to post, get to make connections and stuff like that. And what I've seen is like, these platforms come in your life, and sometimes it is very likely that there is a chance of you outgrowing the environment your profile was, or your online persona was built into. uh, this is what I sense, and as a younger millennial, I feel like I've grown on that platform, and after creating one online persona, I definitely feel that I've outgrown that same persona, and now I want to dabble into something else. So it could be Clubhouse or whatever XYZ app, but I feel like the environment you get sucked into, I've used the word suck because it is created to suck you in, like appeal you in, to get you into the rut of scrolling, right? uh, um yeah, where was I going? So this is what I feel overall. Social media is basically something which definitely helps you, because I've seen it, you have seen it. During the pandemic, it has helped ton of people around the globe, in India specifically, during the worst scenarios. So no doubt about it, it is amazing. I love it as well. But when you love something more, which becomes a part of your routine and on day-to-day basis, and you think about everything on the basis of a picture or a reel or a story, And when you are getting a bit older, where you need to have some other priorities on top rather than just thinking about that department of your life, things start to uh, shake themselves up from your life, and they just drop somewhere on the junction we stop on. Because I feel like you sense a transformation coming for you. You sense a version of you fading away. Not fading away, it lives into you, but there needs to be a start, the middle and the end for something. Regarding my personal account, I've deleted my Instagram forever. Like as of now, forever. The personal account is off in the air somewhere. But talking about my other account, it's still active, but I'm not active on it. Like it's still on there, but I'm not using it anymore because it has lots of info and all of those sort of stuff. um so these are my thoughts overall. I totally went cold turkey about it. uh I didn't, I was mulling over, pondering over the same thought for months and months, and I just wanted to get it out of my life, like totally eclipse, whatever was eclipsing my focus or my approach towards my next chapter. Something got to get rid away, because I wanted to have something which is like, I don't want to think about it. Like it's not something I need to have on top of my mind or back of my mind or somewhere in my mind to forge my path ahead about something. This is what I feel about that. I know it is becoming a bit gyani, but overall I enjoyed being there as well. And who knows, I could come there at some point again. But as of now, this is where I am at. I'm completing 6 months without it. I deleted it late back in December, and it got completely deleted in January. And like I didn't entered the premises of Instagram since then. Now, talking about the why, like what was the reason? As I mentioned earlier, the reason was that I just wanted to stop that zone where I need to think about it. Like there is that demand, or maybe there is that zone where I've been pulled towards to just scroll through some stuff. uh, and again, it also impacted the budget, my wants, my needs, the basic way of living rather than falling for marketing gimmicks. um, you know Creating something which is really practical, because as you grow, like it is like whatever is sustainable, you incline towards that rather than just chasing something which is very fleeting. I feel like it is better to understand when things are fleeting and what needs to just shut away from your life, and stuff like that. I also understand from a businesswoman perspective that it definitely plays a huge role, but I have it there, like it's like an online asset. People, I can use it, like I've built it something about of it so far, so definitely it has some value. uh, but talking about the one I've deleted completely, and talking about getting off it totally, I feel like the why basically was to find the liberating feeling again, where it's nothing more about uh, addressing or talking about each issue, each celebration, and letting other people know what the hell you are going, what the hell you are doing, or maybe thinking about them, or tapping buttons I mean, tapping the hearts and likes and stuff like that, or just DMing. It just helped me to get my freedom back, which I feel was missing somewhere in the rabbit hole, like talking about online stuff. I also feel like I've outgrown it, and I also see that, uh, you know, I also feel like I there is a sense of peace of mind now. Like, there is not a need to go and scroll there at all. Um, and that's it about why. Talking about how it feels like to be away from it, how it feels. Well, hmm. So I've been doing such kind of social media detoxes since I was on there. Like, I used to be MI for 1 2 months, or something like that. So I've been, I'm very much into that zone. I've been very used to of me behaving like that. um, I am into that zone, so it doesn't feel very heroic as well. Like, it doesn't feel like I've done something which is tremendously award. It doesn't feel like, it is something award winning or something like that. But definitely it makes me feel free. Free to pursue even the sluggish thing, even the most aesthetically pleasing thing, or just sit there and be grumpy. So I can be there. So yeah, definitely nothing award winning I've done, but it definitely feels good. Of course, it feels very good, and now I'm just posting here and there on YouTube. So there's that, and yeah, it just feels good. Beyond that, what else? Like, how my life has improved. Like, I've seen tons and tons of videos where people talk about. Uh, they are getting over addiction or something. I didn't have like that much kind of an addiction or so, or neither I'm here to lecture you on how things improve or something like that. But definitely I feel like nothing was more changed, because it was my choice, and it was not something anybody else just took me on the gunpoint and just asked me to delete it. And it was not under anybody's supervision. It was a decision I took with all my heart and soul, and hence it doesn't feel bad, or nothing much added upon it, like in my life, because of it is I've created more space for something new. It has been mostly staring at the clouds of the first rain without thinking of um, just putting up a story, or maybe or thinking about a content piece, or maybe thinking in all the time thinking about that zone. So definitely that is the sense where I got a control over, to just see it firsthand and not think about it, just to record all the time. I also feel like the next thing is it has helped me to get a good pulse and sense of the relationships, all kind of relationships, friendships, romantic, and everything in between. um, it has helped me to create a most kind of a boundary, and I feel like how it has improved it. Like, of course, it is not that easy to find me on Instagram, because I'm not there with my personal name there. I'm not active there, so I feel like that is a con. But it is like being a mystery as well. It is like um, having that privacy. And now I'm gonna be someone, or all the time, because whenever I had social media as well, I was not someone who used to post about my friends' birthdays or anybody's birthdays or anything like that ever. And so I remember my friend's birthday, and like the people I'm mostly in talking terms with. Definitely, I remember those birthdays, and if I have their contact number, so I definitely get in touch with them with that. But beyond that, it definitely has created that privacy which I'm fiercely protective about. It has also it has also created um like there is no digital footprint anymore of that saga, of that era anymore. Like there is no digital footprint as of now. Like I'm totally focusing on what digital footprint I'm having. Like I'm leaving a trail of behind me. uh, because somewhere it does matter. And what else? I feel like what else has improved is that it's just a sense of self, you know. Um, that's it. Definitely, I feel like it just gives you peace of mind for sure. um, but beyond that, like did I started doing exercise because of that, or did I start reading because of that? No, I already do that stuff before having social as well. So I do have good routine, so that is set. But what else? Yeah, it is difficult for men to get in touch with me now, but that is good in some sort of way. I also feel like giving myself 1 year away break from, not break, like just challenging myself to be 1 year away from social has been very much a good decision on my behalf. uh, and now where I go from here, like next 6 months again without socials, documenting the journey. If I feel left out, I don't feel left out at all. There is no sense of FOMO at all. Um, but I just miss the aesthetics. That's it. What I miss is, yeah, there is just exactly nothing. I miss. It's just the aesthetics I miss, because it is a very chaotic place now there. So like there is nothing much to miss about the system, the algorithm there. So yeah, so far it has been like that. It's just like people who I meet, they are not able to tag me, and sometimes I think that who the fucking girl this is, like what the hell she's doing here, and how she is 25 and not having social. Like whew, I meet lots of children and teenagers around, and they ask me, Aditi, tell me your Snapchat and stuff, this, and I'm like, no, I'm nowhere. It is difficult for your friends to tag you. Sometimes they will frown on you, and it is okay, like they will understand it. um, but beyond that, it just feels good to just choose something different in this over delusional world Instagram and other social media platforms are. um, so yeah, there's that. I feel like I've covered most here, right? Now what? Yeah, that's it from me. Thank you for joining today, and I hope you have a great day ahead. And this is my 6 months break from social media experience so far, here and there, just sprinkle in front of you. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you for watching, and I hope I'll just heal this rash pretty soon, and I'll be back again.